Lads, the Orlando Magic are cursed. I'm not joking. They are legitimately cursed. Before we get on to that, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and we're doing Hoopsmas to do that. We're going to average 10 videos uploaded between now and the 25th. Right now, we are, like, to be on track to hit that, we probably need to get to, like, 7,850 by the end of the day. Maybe 7,900 if possible. But we're close to being on track anyway to hitting 10k. But yeah, so lads, we're going to be talking about Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And Franz is a player that was a guaranteed to have win his first All-Star game, or be in his first All-Star game. And Franz Wagner, according to Shams, has now had the exact same injury as Paolo Banchero had. He will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. He tore his oblique. Like, Paolo Banchero has been out for over a month at this stage. The Orlando Magic went on a stupidly good run with him instead of Paolo. And we've now got Franz Wagner out too. And I think there is absolutely no way the Orlando Magic can kind of hang without Franz and Paolo. Luckily, there's a chance Paolo's coming back soon-ish, I guess. But they might be hanging on to that playoff spot. They're in the East, luckily. And they're still 2.5 games off the Hawks, and the Milwaukee are a 2-game losing streak. Wow. To be fair, it was Celtics, and who was the other one? Yeah, they lost to Celtics in their last game. But yeah, like they're in a good spot, and all they have to do is finish top 6 realistically. Like, they're in the 3rd seed now, the same difference as if they were the 6th seed. Like, the goal for the Orlando Magic is to win a playoff series this year, I'd say. I'd say they're not really pushing to do much more, because I don't know if they have much more in them, if we're being honest. I think they're a good team. I don't think they're anything special, even with Paolo Banchero, even with Franz Wagner healthy. And I still, though, you'd be annoyed if you're a Magic fan. You'd be annoyed because this was meant to be your year, and you paid Suggs, you paid Franz, you were looking fantastic with Franz and without Paolo, and now you've lost Franz. And again, they're so lucky they're in the Eastern Conference. Like, if they weren't in the Eastern Conference and they were in the West and you're 16-9, like 16-9 would have them as the 5th seed, and only like a couple of wins behind, in like if the Timberwolves go on a bit of a streak, they're ahead of you. Like, it would be a real struggle to stay in the playoffs if they were in the West, but they're very lucky they're in the East. But I feel bad for Franz. Like, he's going to be named an All-Star. Surely he's going to be just named an All-Star. Like, even if he's injured, surely you just name him an All-Star, and you just give somebody else his spot, because he's played enough games. Has he played enough games? He's played 25 games. He's only played half the games. Maybe he hasn't played enough games to earn an All-Star. Good thing is, though, Franz is young. He's going to be a multiple time All-Star in his career, thankfully. There's no way that Franz isn't a multiple time All-Star, but imagine this is like going to be his one All-Star year if he doesn't. Hey, Paolo takes over, and I don't know, maybe Suggs steps up or something. And it's going to be it's going to be a really iffy one then if you are the Magic, but it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. It's a really tough one for Franz. And the guy was absolutely playing out of his skin. Let's see some of the reactions. Who will be the main option in Orlando now? Suggs. Anthony Black now has to step up. It'll have to be Suggs. Put Anthony Black in the starting 5 and let him play the 1. Cole Anthony. I mean, they don't have offense. Goga Batadze has to like really step up, which is mental. But the fact, again, both Paolo and Franz with the exact same injuries, like, and they're not easy injuries too. Get Jordan Poole. Do you go and make that trade? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Like, you're obviously going to be taking Jordan Poole for nothing. Like, it's going to be, you're going to probably not going to have to give up anything for Jordan Poole. But is he worth, is the contract worth it? Just to have offense when the two of them are out. I don't know. Our duo so tight they get the same injuries. At least the East All-Star is going to be a Celtics, Cavs, Knicks joint practice. I actually, at this stage, Peyton Pritchard's an All-Star. Like, at this stage, if we are trying to predict the All-Stars, I'm not joking when I say this. Nobody on the Wizards. LaMelo if he's healthy. Nobody on the Sixers. And I'm saying no to Tyrese Maxey. Nobody on the nobody on the Raptors. Maybe Scotty Barnes. Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe RJ Barrett. Do we give Cade his first All-Star this year? We might give Cade his first All-Star. Nobody on the Bulls. Bruce, no. Nobody on the Pacers. Nobody on the Nets. Maybe we give Vus another All-Star. Milwaukee, Dame Giannis. Miami, Hero. Hawks. Maybe Jalen Johnson. Maybe Trey, maybe. The Knicks. Brunson, Cat. The Magic. Nobody now because they're all injured. Celtics, Pritchard, Tatum Brown, and Cavs, Garland and Mitchell, maybe? Severe lack of bigs, but still. Like, I don't even know who you'd vote for. I actually don't even know who you would vote for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Orlando's social media team is celebrating the win of crypto like it's an NBA title. Man, you still suck. You started off 10 and 2 and you're now 12 and 11? Or is it 10 and 3? You're 12 and 11. So, yeah, don't throw stones, Lakers fans. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. But yeah, the Eastern Conference are like Peyton Pritchard's going to be an All-Star. Like, genuinely, Shams notification that's going to be a trade, another injury. Like, that would be the maddest thing. Like, this does leave the door open for Peyton Pritchard to be an All-Star off the bench. And I wouldn't be that crazy. It would not be that crazy. Because, like, he's averaging, 17 points per game, Peyton Pritchard? At this stage, make him a bench All-Star. But yeah, the Magic are cursed. I'll see you guys.